We're starting here, hang out with puppies, see if anyone wants to be brushed in here. Let's see, we have some digging work happening in here. And then we have a doggy. This is a doggy. Lots of doggies. Hello. 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 Puppies, chat. Puppies. Does anybody... You guys don't really have the coats that need the brushing. Do you want a brush? I feel like they like it, but they don't really need it. You know? Don't... Why are you eating it? This is a brush. Okay? Look. Okay, so this is not Yildiz. It's... Oh my gosh, he just told me and I forget already. I can't remember the puppies' names for the life of me. Were these the puppies that you showed when they were... Yeah. These are the puppies that you guys saw the last time I was at Eric's when we played with puppies. Now they look like this. What do you think? Oh. She's biting it. She's biting it. What the heck? Wait, do you want a treat? Do you guys want a treat? I have 4 treats. Good news, there are 4 of you. 1, 2, 3. Don't cry. 4. There you go. That's it, though. You guys each got one. That's all the treats. I actually don't have any more, tragically. Look, here's the llama. This is granddaughter. Eric used to have 2 llamas, and their names were grandmother and granddaughter. And unfortunately, granddaughter is the last standing llama. Hello, granddaughter. Those names are literal. Hello, how are you? Imagine you let me brush you. Can you imagine? How awesome would that be? How awesome would it be if I brushed you? What if I brushed you? Wouldn't that be so... Guys, I don't have any more treats. I don't know what you think is happening right now. Look, it's a brush. What if I pet you? It's because we're friends. We've been friends for so long. She's never let me pet her. That's alright. That's a llama, not an alpaca. Alpacas are smaller, and llamas have longer hair, and alpacas have, like, a less horse-like face. Eric, we see you, is crazy. These dogs don't need to be brushed. I told him that I would clean waters. Let's go feed those dogs and see if the dogs over there need brushes. Puppies got treats already. I will be going now. Goodbye. Eric on World's Wildest went. Interesting concept. He'd be very good at podcasting. Chat, there was a time where Eric was having a really hard time with his back and his knees, and so he couldn't do all of the farm chores. And it was like a few months where I did all of the farm chores here in the morning. I don't remember if I was doing once a day or twice a day. I think surely it was just once a day for like months. And then Space, and then it was me and Space doing all the farm chores here once a month. Or once a day. It's a lot. As someone, like, I did that for only a couple months. It was hard. Like, it was a lot of work. I don't know how he does that by himself. Always. Very impressive. This is Case Jr. He's a big guy. This is Chabook. Lady. Jeez. She's the youngest. in here. And then this is Baton. Baton, Case, Chabuk. Would you like some food? I will give you food. Where are your bowls at? Okay, food bowls. Surely they'll eat. Surely. This one's got ants in it. These are like the least food motivated dogs that Eric has, I think. So hopefully they all eat, and this is really easy peasy. A fourth of a can for you, a fourth of a can for you, and a fourth of a can for you. Excellent. And then put some water in it so it's soupy. Yum. Soupy food. Okay, guys, it's time. Chabuk, this is for you. Surely you'll eat that. Case. Chabuk, that's for you. Thoughts? Okay, this is for you. This is for you. Case and Baton, big news. This is for you. Case, this is for you. Case, the vibes. You're killing the vibes. Yummy soup. He didn't get a starter treat. He just ate the treat. Chabuk finished. W Chabuk. Good job, lady. Very well done. Case, what if we came over here? Case, come here. Come here, buddy. Okay, well, Chabuk will come over here. We're gonna go in the shade. Where can you also be in the shade? Let's go over here. And we'll stand in the shade and we can do brushies here. Do you want to brush? Oh. Okay. Chabuk has a lot of hair that can be brushed out. Case also really likes brushes because he has a lot of hair as well. Case is a cool dog. Eric's got a thing where like he only uses... Ow. Why did you knock my mic off? Why would you do that? Oh! Chabuk. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Eric has a thing where he'll only name really, really good, like, valuable dogs in regards to confirmation schools. Or variations of the name Case. And so Case Jr.'s dad, his name was Case, obviously. And then Case Jr. is the one that got that name out of that whole litter. And then there's another really nice dog that hangs out under the trailer that we walk by. The dog that, like, barks at me still somehow, even though I took care of her for months when I walk by. My mic. Chabuk. Where? Oh my god. Please! Oh my god. You don't fit in my lap. What breed is she? Chabuk is a Anatolian Shepherd. She's a very special dog. I want to say she's like She must be 3 years old now, because when I met her, she was 8 or 9 months. Oh, and she's such a funny one because she's like insanely sweet, obviously, as you can see. She is also like a really good guard dog. Like, you should see her turn it on, dude. When she sees stuff on the other side of the fence, she gets nasty. It's like really scary. And that goes for people and like dogs and predators and stuff like that, because ultimately their job is to protect Eric's goats and geese and stuff. But if she sees something she doesn't like, she gets like super scary. And that's, I think, one of the things that Eric likes in breeding these dogs, is having ones that are really sweet, and then really not sweet when they need to be. But yeah, she's an awesome dog. She has a ton of energy. And Eric trains them to be sweetest to children, and then like, or most accepting of children, and then women, and then men, which I don't know how he does that, but it does seem to be the case. Is it true that birds use dog and animal fur to build their nests? Yeah, it's true. This is all up for grabs. Birds. You won't fit in my lap like that. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna fall off. You're gonna fall off. I told you. Hi, Case. Can you not? If you start something right now while I'm sitting here, I'm actually gonna be pissed. I will politely ask you to not start something. And can you not, like, induce the start of something? Thank you. Oh. You're too heavy. I can't hold you up like this. Pretty little baby. Ah, na, na, na. Dippa, dippa, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Pretty little baby. I did the chabook. Ooh. Well, Bahia has been waiting very patiently for brushes. Shall we go visit her in the shade? We're gonna bring her Case's food that he didn't eat. Bahia! Do you want? Come here. Look at this. Would you like a snack? For you. Why are the dogs all separate? Eric has several pastures of dogs that are separated according to their dynamics and like the individual needs of those dogs. Some of them will fight with one another, you know. Some of them like to be on their own. Some of them like to be with goats. Some of them like to be with geese. All the puppies are together. He has to put a specific adult in with the puppies that are going to teach the puppies manners. So it's all very calculated how they're separated. But they do get moved around sometimes if he thinks that they should be moved around. Like, Ducat was not in that pasture last time we were here, or last time you guys were here anyway. I think Savon was in the pasture with those puppies, and Savon is a really, really awesome mother. Savon is the one that was, you remember when we went into the thing where he showed us the pumpkin plant, and there's Took, which is the huge male dog, and then the other two female dogs, and the two female dogs are pretty, like, timid. And so Savon is a really awesome mother, and she's like super nurturing and like just really sweet, but she's not as good at like teaching them manners and like telling them when they've gone too far or they're doing something that they shouldn't do, like chasing goats or nipping or whatever. And Ducat is much more assertive, and so he switched out Savon and Ducat for that reason. You know what I mean? What did you think? Do you want a treat? Look at this. I could give you a treat. Look at it. Do you want to know? Bahia, I think, is the oldest dog here. a treat for you. I would even give you 2 treats. Seniority means 2 treats. Oh. And this is a really good brushing candidate as well. I will be brushing you now. Okay, look at all this. This is going to be a good, satisfying one, chat. She has a lot of hair. Yeah, that's a lot of hair on this baby. Itch. So Bahia used to live in here with Ash, which was the other really, really old dog that Eric had, and she passed away last year. Where are you going? And then it was just Bahia and oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Cutla. It was Bahia and Cutla was in here. And Cutla, I don't think Bahia liked living with Cutla at all. She was a puppy, and she was so sweet, but she was just huge and like a truck. And you'd come in here and she'd like try to knock you over. And Bahia just like was not into it. I think she thought she was annoying or something. So I think she's happier in here by herself. Just a little bit of hair. That's already so much better. Cutla is no longer on the property, no. Cutla got her first job. She is she still in Texas? I don't think she's still in Texas. I think she's in another state. But
S-Fan resubbed for 55 months.
S-Fan, thank you. Yeah. But Cutla did get a job, or she went to a home with a family that has kids, which is really exciting. Oh, your hips hurt, is really exciting because she's so sweet and she loves kids, and I think she'll do really, really great. But it's just like a hobby farm, I think, so like nothing crazy, where it's small, and so she gets a ton of human attention and like gets to hang out with the kids on the farm. But she's also a really great guard dog, and so she'll be able to work out there too, which they really need. Are these dogs available for adoption? Eric is a breeder, and he's been doing it for over 40 years, he said. So he sells these dogs to farmers and ranchers, and he breeds them here. But he only has like 1 litter a year, and there's a very, very long wait list to get one of Eric's dogs. And they're very expensive. But Eric's got... Okay, that's nice. Good, lie down. Eric has goats here and geese here, and the cool thing about his setup is like Eric's not doing any animal agriculture commercially. Like he doesn't have a cattle ranch or anything like that. He's got a bunch of goats and geese and ducks, but they're all kind of like training props for these dogs, because his job and what he's passionate about is breeding these dogs, and so it's almost like they're props, you know, where they're just here to teach the dogs how to protect different kinds of livestock. Will you ever get a guard dog for Alveus? I have talked to Eric about it actually a bunch of times. He's wanted to give me a dog for a long time, especially with all the issues I've had with stalkers and stuff. He's wanted to do that, but the problem is they are bred to hate predators, and so a guard dog would not be able to cope with like the presence of our foxes and our wolf dogs. So it wouldn't work for that reason. And then also, we have a ton of contractors coming in and out of Alveus all the time, contractors and staff and employees and workers. And it's fine once they get to know you. You know, like they'll be cool with you walking onto a property. But with new contractors all the time that are walking onto the property, like they would just attack them, which wouldn't work.
Sol Sepatini cheered Dex 300.
But I don't know how this is going to work, but to be honest,
300.
We're getting to the point where I feel you may need to turn around. Okay, if I grabbed your legs like this, and then
Quatty subbed for the first time.
Are you mad or no?
Who gifted a tier 1 sub to Quatty.
If we did this.
Asta Wilder subbed for the first time. Kalibu gifted a tier 1 sub to Asta Wilder.
She said, you do not know me like that. And that's so fair. Do you know how to sit? Can you sit? I don't think they know how to sit. Can you sit? I don't know if I've ever asked them to sit. I don't know if they know how to sit. Okay, look at this. This is a treat. Can you sit? So normal dogs will sit down and then I'll give you the treat. Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit. 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 Okay. Forget it. It don't matter. You don't need to know how to do that. I thought sit was a default loadout. No, you have to teach a dog how to sit. It's just the easiest one to teach. But these dogs aren't like they're trained to do, I don't know. I don't think there's a reason for them to learn how to sit. Sit. You're so close. Yes. Good job. Good girl. You sat. I'm running out of treats. W. Come. Will you sit? Sit. 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 Uh-oh. Oh no, trouble's coming. You sit. Sit. Yes. Good dog. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Yes. Good girl. She's a genius. She's a genius. A weird ass sit, but we'll take it. I don't know, why are you sitting like that? What is this? This is not sitting anymore. Chabuk. Oh god. Roll over. Good job. Good. Roll over. The takedown. And she's pinned. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. 1, 2, 3. 1-0. 1-0. Look at this. Should get that tattooed. Wow. Wicked. Chat, welcome to WWE. I just took down this fighter. She had no chance. I'm the heavyweight champion. She tapped out. Ugh! Bless you. No! Ah! 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 He's retaliating. You keep knocking my mic off. You understand that? If I don't have my mic on, they can't hear me. You understand that? You want a stick? They don't care about stick. You want this stick? For you. You know what else is interesting? Is they don't lick. Oh. But they don't lick like, you know what I mean? Like how dogs lick your hands and like lick your face and stuff. They don't really do that. Throw the stick. Hey, Case. Check it out. Case! For you! Fetch. Shabuka's doing a a bit of a sweep. Chabook! Chabook! Come here! Oh god. Oh god. Hi, Case. No, Case. Excellent recall. Good recall. You can do a TikTok dance like this. Case, please don't. What if I like, you know what I mean? If I like, if you could just like this, and then we went. You know? Drama. I don't want you to tackle me onto the ground when Case is right here. Yeah, I don't trust you like that. I don't trust you like that. I'm sorry. You're a good doggy, though. Blah, blah, blah. 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 Ah! She's kicking. Hi, Baton. Bye, Baton. Stay away from me. Oh. MGA versus Jet. He's 15. It's okay, Case. Or Cos. You guys hear that growling? It's Cos. Doggy? The happy dog.